What up, what up, what up, pull up the Vine Collective. What up, Divine Collective? Grand Rising, y'all. Grand Rising. Who saw the eclipse? That's better. All eyes on me. Don't worry, guys. This is just a bit of what do you call it? Eyebrow tint, okay? Cause your girl's got a few places to go today. Got people to see. Feeling highly blessed. Blessed and extremely favored. Mm-hmm. Can you hear? That's a joke. All right. I didn't finish what I was doing yesterday, but it may lead into this one. Ooh, this tastes good. I went and then picked some naturally grown grapes from the garden of Malcolm X. I brought them home and put them in after I washed them. Let's not forget that. The most important thing, wash them. And Saturn said to me, yeah, put it in your juice, Tills. And I did. It was nice. And this is the end result. Lovely. So I've got homegrown grapes. I don't know if somebody's grating on someone else's nerves. But yeah, anyway. Melon. What do I use? Melon, blueberries, 4 kiwis, 1 lemon, 2 limes squeezed. And was that it? Oh, and 2 mangoes. The flesh of 2 mangoes. Yeah. And this is the end result. Honestly, it's nice. I can't, you know what? When you have a gift of just, I would say, just throwing anything together, when I combine certain things, it always comes out good. Always comes out good. So anyway, still got grass in there from the other day. Oh my! And I got some more on there too. So did everybody catch the eclipse? Oh, that was awesome. And funny enough, I was actually on a date and I totally forgot about it. And of my dates said, "Oh, do you know it was the do you know what time the eclipse?" And I was like, "What? It's tonight?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh, damn!" I literally had 10 minutes. So imagine, I came outside the establishment that it was at, but I couldn't see. There was too many buildings in the way, so I thought, I need to find a better view, and I did, and I put it on my profile. So you see those videos? That was me. It was nice. But the thing about it is, if you look, I don't know if you was out there. They look like it looked like just a bit less than half a moon. There was the moon and the sun there. You get what I'm saying? And in the picture, I was thinking, what is that? But you could actually see the eclipse. But I believe that you would have saw the blackout bit only if you was viewing it through a telescope. Yeah, there was quite a few people out there too. And then somebody was complaining about, what is it? All the big horror, and I'm well disappointed. I said, disappointed in what? And it was like, I expected to see, like, you know how they got the picture on Google? You can get the image of how it looks on Google, yeah? And this mum was like, "Oh, that's what I expected to see." I was like, "Excuse me, sir. The only way you're going to see that is if you viewed it through a telescope. Do you understand? If you're just doing it through your mobile phone, it's not going to look like that. Because, of course, the lens is going to reflect the light. Or the lighting, so to speak. Actually, let me start with this deck. So, yeah, I got some nice little pictures. I don't know why. It's like the energy is really like... It's weird because it's like exciting. It's like I had this exciting type of feeling or this exciting energy. I still got it, and it's like, obviously, good things are coming. What I'm trying to say is, you need to ask yourself, like, why am I feeling excited? Like, what am I excited for? As well as life and breathing and being healthy, being happy, being healed, being present. Oh, look at that. Still got your 9 of Pentacles. There's a lot more to come and nothing more to lose. You understand? A lot more to come and nothing more to lose. I call upon this energy of Archangel Michael to give me clear and precise messages. I stop my ancestors off the highest from a white light. And protect my local collective. I denounce and rebuke all of energy of projections sent to me on my channel. I ask that you return it back to you. Or I ask you to return it back to who it belongs to. So yeah, it's just really... I don't know, it's like a really invigorating, exciting... You could say ecstatic. Obviously, you got your small little accomplishments. An accomplishment is an accomplishment, big or small. But you get my drift. But the level of excitement that's exuding from me is... something I could say, I can relate to something. I can compare it to the feeling of divine protection. Or the feeling of being under divine protection. So, I don't know if anybody else has any good news, but I know I do. So, what does that divine collective need to know for this energy? What's coming in for the divine collective? Oh, over this new moon energy. Somebody's been demoted. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. Now, sun. Mm-mm-mm. Oh. There's a lot of arguments. It seems like somebody, well, let's just say this. You know, those imposters, let's just say certain imposters have been exposed or outed. A lot of secrets have been illuminated. Others were dragged into the light or had the light dragged on it. Oh dear. Yeah, someone's arguing over some type of relationship. Doesn't have to be romantic. Some level of partnership, let me just say that. And we got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So someone's arguing. So someone's been exposed as being a false person. An imposter, maybe. Someone that's very manipulative. Clearly. So there was some type of... It may have been like an affair that led to some type of relationship. Oh dear. So I know there's green on there. You know the green is your heart chakra. So this is obviously something that's evil. But what I wanted to say was I kind of get in someone that thought the grass was greener on the other side. Ooh. And obviously this is a sexual based relationship. However which form it comes in. You know what's happening in your environment. So yeah. So there's no escaping it now. You know when how can I say, you know when you it's literally like someone's shouting, I know it, I know it. It's literally like, you know when you ignore your gut. But let me tell you something, Kiera. When you're tapped in, the minute anybody, even if they're talking, saying something to you, or if you go into some type of environment, you can always tell when there's some type of deception going on because your nervous system will always tell you. And I believe this is why they have a lot of people distracted, whether it be distractions with substances, alcohol, even food. Do you know what I mean? Some people are just addicted to, I don't know, watching reality TV. Do you understand? So the discernment is off. Oh, look at that. Yeah. So either someone's called judgment or someone's getting justice for some type of deception, or they're gonna get justice for whatever act this was. Professional liar. This is someone that's very deceptive. You could say this is someone that's mastered the art of being a pathological liar, is what I want to say. And they hate when they're exposed, or they hate when they're seen. And this is why, for some of you, this is why you have to move the way you move. Ooh, you're going to get wind of it, or It's allowing someone to be able to either free themselves or give them some type of forward movement. So if someone's stuck or stagnant or if they felt trapped to something, oh, I just heard way out. This is somebody's way out of whatever it is. And from what I'm gathering, they're taking it. They're taking it and they're running with it. I mean, just see someone darting it. You know, like how the swords is like some of them is dropped on the floor. I'm literally like seeing they're even grabbing up all this. They literally like they're just grabbing like a handful of whatever and they're just saying F the rest. Do you understand me? That shit I can replace. You understand? You can't replace the time you've lost or the time you've wasted. It is what it is. So this is coming in quick. Somebody's been experienced. Wolf in sheep clothing. I know it's one of these cards fell between the 7 and the 9, yeah? And then one fell separately. Yeah, whatever this is, it's like a relief is what I'm getting. And this is the 4 of Swords landed on this card, and then we got the King of Cups. So this could be a King of Cups. Even though there's a man and there's a woman on these cards, remember it's gender neutral. So it's either or either, or it could be, this could be in the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, it could be a male acting out of his feminine energy, and this could even be a female acting out of her masculine energy, but either way, that's what this shit is. Someone's clearly spoken some type of, I'm not getting, because in the reverse, that's lies, blatant, it is what it is. So someone's obviously come to some type of realization, they've got no choice but to accept it, they can't change it. Do you understand? So maybe they've either cut something off or said, I'm fighting for a divorce. I don't want to be here anymore. Yeah, whoever this person is, they're saying, oh, I thought you loved me. This isn't love. No, it was lust and deception. It is what it is. But whatever it is has been laid to rest. So there's a lot of gossip. Because blue is swords as well, is air in it. Someone may be lost for words. Once you get over the initial shock of whatever it is, or whatever the realization is what I want to say, I do sense it was gut wrenching. Like a stab to the chest or a stab through the heart. That's just however this person feels. They can't put this betrayal into words. Yeah, you're abandoned in some type of situation. I do get it was some type of well, do you know what, I'm being honest, it could be multiple people. I kind of get the energy of like a domino effect. Although this situation is separate, yeah, I'm just talking in general with the frequency of the planet. A lot of people are waking up to some realizations. So there's probably going to be a lot of this, a lot of arguing. A lot of people are going to feel abandoned. And it's mad when you build things on faulty foundations. You can't expect it to last forever. But at the same time, you've had more you had more than enough time to rectify it, come clean. But some of you chose to hang on, or someone was trying to hang on to you. I kind of get in like cognitive dissertation, like you kind of had a deep gut feeling, but you chose to ignore it. I don't know why people do that. Like you act as though if you ignore it long enough or hard enough, that means it's not going to be a reality. So you want to live in delusions? I don't get that, but anyway, each to their own. Each to their own. So yeah, that's what's going on for now, anyway. But on the flip side of it, yeah. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Oh yes. So it is more than one. I'm kind of getting multiple because the Hierophant is in the upright too. So that means the values. So if someone pretended to be a certain way or to have a certain character, yeah, you're being found out. So you kind of you allowed yourself to be you allowed yourself to be a lamb to the slaughter, basically. Again, this is the result of when you don't verify certain things. Because some of you, I know for a fact, some of you, however long you was embarking on this situation, you didn't just see multiple red flags. For some of you, your gut was telling you, but you just proceeded, you just ignored it. Yeah. All about the Benjamins. It's like you allowed yourself to be swept up in some type of illusion. Shit. And that's what it led to. So if you did that to someone else in order to gain something, it's just come right back at you. Or maybe whoever you was embarking on this with, it's literally like you've just taken on whatever they had burdens with that they obviously kept secret. Literally like you've been backstabbed multiple times. It's like for every lie or every act of deception there's a sword. It's literally like you can, someone's in pain, innit? It's literally like you can feel everyone. And I get that, I've been there. Oh, somebody feels heartbroken. And angry at the same time. Like you're heartbroken because you didn't follow your own discernment. So whatever it was that was you was getting red flags about, you just put it down to, oh, it's stress or it's somebody else, and you double down in whatever it was you was doing. Like you didn't just jump in there feet first. You did a whole freaking deep dive in that bitch. You did a deep dive in that bitch. Yeah, now your ass is paying for it. Being deceived by someone that you thought had some type of value, somebody that was traditional. It's literally like, how can I say? Especially when you just deliberately play or deceive others, it's not so nice when you get the exact same treatment. Maybe for some of these individuals, they may have experienced it before, but not to this magnitude. I can hear my neighbor creeping around. That's what they always do. Weird. Who cares? So yeah. It's like you put all your everything you had into this. But you had some type of expectation, is what I'm sensing. And it's funny, you believe such a big false fairy tale, but yet though, from what I'm gathering, some of you, not all of you, some of you, you made it your business, or you've made it like a job description to do this to others. You could say now you know how it feels. Yeah, you did this because you believe you was gonna get. So that's like saying if you was duped out of how can I say? If you was duped out of, it's like the fake versus the real. So if you betrayed the real person, it's just like when you swap characteristics in it, which is quite stupid. Like, so clearly, that's why I'm more thinking. Yeah, this is to do with like depending on, doesn't matter in it, man and woman, man and man, woman and woman, either way in it. And I say man probably because they're more physical in the sense of they get deceived by what looks good, and women get fooled by what comes out of a person's mouth. See, someone that's got the gift of the gab. Shit. Whatever this person done now, it's like you're bored of the excuses, you're bored of. Ooh. So you was deceived into causing someone else heartbreak, or you believed you was gonna cause someone else heartbreak. So it's literally like, how can I say this? You was swindled out of your own Ace of Pentacles. Some of you feel as though you bartered with your future and lost. There's no backtracking, there's no spinning the block. And I say that purely because some of you people are the ones that like to perceive as though, yeah, justice. You did some very unjust things. And the same person that you was betrayed by, you portrayed this person as some type of angel. How's that working for you? Yeah. Justice. This is justice. So it may feel as though they're having like a heart attack. Does someone feel like you can't breathe? I'm actually seeing like someone clutching their chest, like that's the severity of whatever this betrayal is. Whether it's just like one big betrayal or multiple. So every time, to literally like, how can I say it? It's like someone telling like a little white lie about one or two things, to then find out they lie about everything. Yeah, I can only imagine. So this hit you like a ton of bricks. I'm literally seeing like someone fell to their knees. Once you got, excuse me, once you got clarity, you fall to your knee. Excuse me. Like you missed out on an Ace of Pentacles. Or that's what you forfeited. And it's funny how people always think the grass is greener on the other side. It's like you people are out here, I don't know why I'm seeing this, living your life like it's social media. come to find out, the majority of social media is just like, it's fake, isn't it? Over exaggerated, glamorized. Oh shit, I just heard beg, borrowed, and stole. So is these? Oh shit! Must be loads of people that do this type of shit, or if it's a group of individuals, and this is how they trap other people by putting on some type of image as though they possess all these things, all these qualities, all these material items. So some of you maybe even luxury cars. Oh no 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 no! And I just heard beg, borrowed, and stole. Stop it. So and I can imagine some of you people out here stood out in front of luxury cars like his Sharon. And I guarantee you, I don't know why I'm hearing this, half of your profile, a lot of you people, half of the content you put out on social media is AI generated. It's fake. Did someone check? I'm hearing someone say, I'm wondering why the pictures I saw from the countries or the holidays you took doesn't match the stamps or the non-existent stamps in your passport. Stop it. Damn. See, there's always something that will give it away. It's like you get swept up in the illusions of things. The illusions of grandeur. Like you can have this too and this. So you thought you was married into some type of wealth and abundance. But really you married into a cursed bloodline. Disguised as wealth. That's where the beg, borrowed, and stole come from. Wow. Now that's embarrassing. Yeah. So if you went out there trying to like show off or pop off or brag on people, yes, yeah, you're going into hiding. Or some of you's gone and don't want to see your face. You're embarrassed. It's literally like having a wrecking ball dropped on your gut. I deserve someone to say that their gut fell out their ass. Or they shit their heart out. I don't know if someone's talking like that. You just maybe shit my heart out. That's really sad. But yeah, this is justice. Yeah. Death. Now this could be for some of you, it may feel like this because death's just an energy and it's a frequency. Or for some of you, it could be an actual death. Some people may be sick. That could be another one of these 10 of Swords. Someone could have just got news that whether it's a physical ailment, physical disease, or a spiritual disease. 1, 2, or all. Now that would make sense why you feel like, yeah, your future's been murdered. That's not my words, by the way. You can't look at this person. So I kind of sense that it was beyond like being played. Whoever this person was, they didn't make you. You did it yourself. When they saw how easy it was to deceive you, yeah, they laughed about it. So if they got like I don't know, if they got like a best friend or even a family member, they knew. Maybe even finding out that this person was sharing maybe secret things or explicit or your darkest secrets that you shared with them. And you probably wondered it too. I'm seeing you saying that that's why so and so was I caught them looking at me a certain way. And then you might have asked that person, like, oh, did you tell them anything of what I told you? And they was like, no, I swear on my life I didn't say anything. And they did. They did. Whether they're telling you or not, anything you spilled off your lips whilst you was pillow talking, yeah. There was it's literally like how can in a weird way, if you would like do that to other people, it's like it's being done to you on a whole new scale. You never saw this coming. It's literally like humiliation personified. Yeah, because one or two things is it is what it is, isn't it? But when it's everything, and then that person's not being honest, you're catching wind that others outside of whatever you had has knowledge on shit about you, personal shit as well, is what I'm gathering. So if you shared like your deepest, darkest, but some people are very sordid. Some of you have some kinks. It is what it is. Yeah. And this use like an open book to this person. For some of you, I heard that he was taking notes. Damn. Either that, or I don't know if they did some type of spell on you to make you spill everything. They want to know everything about you. This was their agenda from the get go, man. Let me just make that very clear. This is what they do. But in a sense, you both have a part to play. Because you both came into this arrangement on dirt. But maybe you thought you was the only one doing the most or having the most dirt hidden. Come to find out, this person is just as bad, if not worse. Yeah. This is something you have some type of sexual connection with. Ooh. Look at that. And it's in the upright, so whoever this fake Nine of Pentacles was in a reverse made you discard someone else. Or maybe you was the dirty little secret for a Queen of Swords in the upright. This is someone that's forthright. This is someone who is actually, how can I say? You know when you pray and pray and pray for something, then your prayers get answered? And you forfeit it or you abuse it? It's like when you get sent a blessing and then the devil has sent a clone. I just said you should have known better. Oh. So let me just say that the same mental torment you cause somebody else, you now have to experience that. So if you had someone else distressed in like mental torment, mentally bound, and you double down on this shit. Maybe he was pillow talking with this weirdo about what he was doing to someone that was a Queen of Swords in the upright that was actually a Nine of Cups. So that's like, do you know what? That's like saying you was given a test and you failed expeditiously. It's on the scale where, how can I say? It's literally like, you know, when people get chances and chances and chances and chances, and every time they get that chance or they get that renewal, they mess it up again. At some point, you got to take accountability. That's just who you are. In my view, you didn't deserve it in the first place. Yeah. So whether this person is in the reverse, this was planned, is what I'm gathering. Okay, there's an Eight of Pentacles. So they got what they wanted. They got what they wanted. And not only that, either way, one of you is going to push it on the other. Like, you can't play the blame game because you're both just as accountable as each other. So while you were trying to work on someone else to do them harm, the same shit has been done to you behind your back. And it came back with a bang. So shit you've done in the past as well has come out to bite you big time. So this is probably carrying on from the one I was doing. I think was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday, innit? Someone's hot. I mean angry hot, not as in hot as in like physically alluring. Hot. Hot with anger. Three of Pentacles. So you thought you had some type of success, or you was about to gain some type of success. That was a lie too. You put your heart into this one though, didn't you? Again, you was led like a lamb to the slaughter. And 9 times out of 10, it's probably someone that it's probably half your age too. How which way the roles go. You thought you was the only one that had secrets to this magnitude. Listen, what you do know, or what that person shared with you, that's barely scratching the surface. And I bet you're probably going to find out 9 times out of 10, you are now a third party. Guaranteed. Maybe that's been chucked in your face as well. But you came in and gave everything. You allowed this person to take everything from you to build with somebody else. Oh, damn. So are you trying to... Or this person made you believe that, oh, you was the only one. So maybe if you had like other little things going on outside the home, they was like, oh, you got to give all that up, this, that, and the third. Cut all these people off. This person watched you do it. Excuse me. They made sure they set you up good, basically. Yeah. And the universe is backing this shit too. But don't get twisted, you both got karma to come. So if this person has done all this, taken everything from you to build up somewhere else with somebody else, yeah, don't get it twisted. They got a nice surprise waiting for them too, I promise you. They got a nice surprise waiting for them too. Mm-hmm. And this is justice. I'm kind of getting this is universal justice as well. Damn. Some of you lot was out there doing all sorts. Yeah. So I'm gathering this is someone that may have been pretending to be some type of empress, but isn't. Yeah. Well, this is who they was pretending to be. Somebody with strength and honor. Definitely not an empress. But that was the type of treatment that you gave them. And now you're out here strapped. So maybe you were saying to this, or this person was saying to you, oh, like, or you believed that he was giving them finances and they was doing the right thing with it. No, they wasn't. So say, for instance, if he was making them pay certain bills or even pay a rent, whether it be rent, mortgage, car payments, whatever it is, no, they wasn't. It wasn't. They wasn't. Shit, justice again. Double confirmation. Karma on a massive scale. Again, so that's like saying you stole from a true empress with divine strength. You probably stole from them to give to somebody else. And then whatever you had, this person didn't even have to steal it from you. You literally just gave it to them. You gave it up easy. Regardless if it was under some type of illusion, it is what it is. That's what you get. That's what you get. So now what's to happen for this Ten of Pentacles. So whilst you've lost everything that you obtained or stole from someone else, it's like everybody that you betrayed and backstabbed is getting a return. Yeah. There's some of you out there, if you had some type of bad breakup that you had to heal from, may have left you in a certain predicament, you got through it. So you should be proud of yourself. You got a lot of love out here too. I know I'm hearing it like this. You are a true angel. Or you could say an angel in human form. Again. And you can see it as a blessing, because if this person took themselves out, which is trash, they just made way for what the divine truly has in store for you. And I'm actually smiling because for some of you, it's clear to you now. So you don't have no hard feelings. It is what it is. You dodged the bullet. I'll go far to you dodged the nuke. You got stability, holidays, marriage. Somebody may have I wouldn't say prophecy, or someone may have spoke some type of truth to you. Someone may have opened up to you. For some of you, you have a lot of interest in you. Some of you are dating already. Some of you have a lot of suitors, a lot of admirers. Some of you are going on dates. It's literally like you're being rewarded for your actions, or how you chose to not let a certain situation dictate your future. So this is like you're being gifted to make up for whatever disappointment and betrayal you had to endure, or embarrassment or humiliation. Yeah. Queen of Cups in your upright, that's your root chakra. So you walked away. So you must have rebuilt somewhere else. Good for you. Oh, 6 of Wands on the bottom. So that's an achievement. I see it as an achievement. Because you all know how the world can be very cruel, very evil. And you did it by yourself, so yeah. There was, for some of you, there was no route to even go to, run to. For some of you, may have wanted to do this alone. For some of you, you wasn't really given many options. This is what happens when you lie on people. That's what I'm getting. 6 of Wands. Literally like you promoted yourself. Some of you is painted in a certain light. That's not what people see. I don't really get you as of course you may have been disappointed when people do dumb shit in it, but I don't sense that it was something you dwelled in. That makes any sense? Like you didn't ponder on it. Whereas these individuals, especially these fraudulent individuals, I don't really sense that they're disappointed in even themselves and what they've done. They're more disappointed in how they're being viewed. Literally, that's nuts. So how can you be more disappointed in how you've been viewed compared to the actions and the shit you've done? Make it make sense. So that's like saying that you feel that your actions and the thing you did was warranted, like validated. Make it make sense. And it's funny because the same way you wanted people to feel, that's now how you feel. Oh, my ear's itching. Ooh. Somebody may be trying to get in someone's ear, or they're mad because you can't sweet talk your way. So it's literally like, well, everything that you falsely built is falling apart. You're watching everybody else build everything they've dreamed of, or have everything that you thought you had. Isn't that mad? Love, stability, happy home, happy life, protection, support, abundance. And there's the little bead to signify it. Some of you are already seeing these changes already in your immediate environment. And this is the King of Pentacles in the upright. Whether that's the energy that you're morphing into, or this is someone that you've recently met, or someone that you're getting to know. Or this could be someone that's about to approach you. Or you're already together. You could be getting to know this person. Good for you. These bloody puzzles. There you go. Woo. So you have to rebuild. So that tells me these are people that like to, they don't build nothing. See, it was just on the bottom, now it's come out. So either with this person, or this is what you're building with this person. So it's literally like, how can I say? If this is the rewards, it makes the betrayal look minuscule. And for what I'm gathering, these people are watching it from the sidelines, from the shadows, knowing that they will never be a part of it. Yeah, this is someone you're going to work with, or someone that you have worked with. So it could be and I'm saying workers in the sense of not like a job wise, for instance, someone that you could be learning from. This could be, I don't know, a tutor. This could be someone that has their own business. What do you call it? What's it called? Apprenticeship. Somebody that you're learning something from, and you've bonded over something. Great. Or you've bonded over because you share the same work ethics. Yeah. Queen of Cups in the reverse. So this is someone that's supposed to be like a mother figure, or it could be a mother figure, family member, or something that's family orientated, or it could be your family. They're in the reverse. So Cups is meant to be love, isn't it? So this is someone that never showed you love. Excuse me. Never showed you any love. So they must have been very jealous, bitter, vindictive. This is someone that wanted everything you had. Do you know what I'm getting as well? I know why I heard sloppy seconds. So this is the type of person that would go after anybody you're with, or anybody you've been with in the past or currently, or this is coming out about this individual, who they truly are. So you're stealing people's sexual energy to manifest wealth is what I'm getting. Gremlins is what I'd say. Damn. So you're about to have some type of exciting changes. Maybe even you could be moving, traveling. Yeah, celebrations out there. So you could be immigrating for some of you. Moving in together. However it fits in your reality. Yeah. Oh. And this is mad because the Eight of Swords and the Four of Wands landed on the Empress in the upright. Yeah, so that's telling me this is what they was attacking then. They were trying to put a death. So were you trying to attack someone's state of mind? Or is that the play you go with? So if you're trying to attack someone's state of mind with what you've been doing, you're obviously not right in your head. So you could be saying, oh, this person's got some elements that you actually have. So you're just kind of like switching the roles. So you was either probably doing some type of manipulation to make it seem as though this person doesn't make good decisions, but you're the one that doesn't make good decisions because look at the shit you did. So you try to torture someone else with your lies, basically. Lies, false testimony, thievery. And then we got the Four of Wands. So this is someone that's stable. Again, because you wanted what they had. So you tried to portray yourself as them and them as you. And people have put two and two together. And yeah, it does. It makes four. Yeah, so now you're about to have everything return to you, or you are having everything return to you, which is why you're watching from the shadows, yeah? Yeah. So you try to cause conflict for someone with Empress and Temperance energy. That was too strong for you, clearly. And the Hierophant, I could relate that to the divine or people who in certain positions that are of tradition, are of honor. So maybe you had some. I'm talking the ones in the upright. Yeah. If you're not seeing this now, you're not feeling it. You're going to see it very, very soon. You have people coming to your defense. Three of Cups in the reverse. People want to celebrate you now. Yeah, see, that's it's confirmation. And looky here. So there's fake High Priestess in the reverse with a King of Pentacles in the reverse that's not celebrating. Oh no. So your honeymoon's over. I'm getting that's what with these people in it. This person and that other, where is he? The King of Pentacles. No, the King of Cups, sorry, in the reverse. Which to me sounds a lot like a control freak. Someone that's very cutthroat. Professional liar. Gigolo, con man. You're not celebrating no more. Either that or you thought it was funny to see other people suffer, knowing that it was at the hands of you. Whether that be causing a death, like an actual death, or a death in their life in the sense of, like if they had a business, you messing up their business. If they had a job, they lost it. Couldn't afford to pay for their car payments, the house payments, maybe they became homeless. Yeah, you're about to experience all of that. Nine of Wands. Luna expects the targets to fall through, but they did. Looky here. Ooh. Oh, damn. King of Swords in there. Oh. I knew it. So I did say that in it. Didn't I say in the beginning? This could be like... Oh, that's my neighbor. What's he doing? Oh. No, I got a neighbor that's old, yeah? And he does talk to himself. But he's not very steady on his feet. I heard him going across the road to throw the rubbish out. I just wanted to make sure he got back across the road. Okay. So, yeah. Maybe this is a friend group where some of their significant others was a part of this or a part of these type of actions. 3 of Wands in the reverse. So they didn't get a victory then. King of Swords in the reverse. Something that they worked on. They put money into this. Oh shit. Whether you pay people to do dirty deeds, or you pay for spell work, or you pay for people to hide things or spread false narratives, whatever it was you was doing, yeah. That's come out to bite you. Yeah. Shit, Tower again. Yeah, so what? Ooh. So if you try to cause judgment on somebody that didn't do anything, but you've obviously made a judgment call to set someone else up, yeah, it's not gonna work. So the King of Swords in the reverse with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. To me, that's a demonic duo. Wands is... Oh, so whatever you've done is backfired. Whether it's now or this is coming quick. So clearly, if you call judgment or try to act as though what actions you took was you reaping judgment on somebody else, you don't have that authority at all. Yeah, now your ass is grass. To the divine step too. This is someone that either the divine, this is divine protection stepping in, or you attack somebody that has divine protection. Yeah. 6 of Swords. That was just moving forward with their life, minding their own business, not doing shit. In the upright. And you're still in the reverse. So whatever pain you've caused, literally like whatever pain you've caused to others, yeah, you're all getting it back. And then if you tied yourself to someone that was cursed also, that's like a double whammy, innit? So, something you did in the past against somebody else for money, that's out in the open. So if you betrayed someone for money, or if you pursued someone in a false courtship for money, whatever you stole is coming back to them, because we got Knight of Pentacles out here twice in 2 different decks. Or to imbalance somebody else so that you could have a better life. Yeah. Oh shit. So this tower's put you in the 9 of Swords. So the fact that someone was able to steal walk away into calmer waters or chose to, regardless of what you was doing, it's causing you to be in the Nine of Swords. So that tells me you're trying to swap out realities. Well, that's what you do to people. Knight of Wands. Change. In your practice, that's a good change. It's like you're trying to control someone else's life, control someone else's forward movement, control someone else's journey. And you don't have to, you don't have the authority for that. Nine of Wands. So there's big changes for the collective. Some of you do want to change home, I don't blame you. Some of you may be getting a new home, some of you may be going on a journey with a companion. So are you being rewarded with a companion to go on this journey with, or are you already with your companion? Because you turned your back on these people in devil energy. Here's something called the Nine of Swords. Oh shit. So whatever you did didn't work, so that's why you ain't got no forward movement. There's new. So I suppose you probably thought that by what you was doing, or you thought if you did some type of magic with the eclipse, yeah, it's not gonna end well. It hasn't ended well, and you know it too. You're probably already experiencing the aftermath of what you've already. It was just like your last ditch attempt. For some of you, but it also signifies pregnancy. It doesn't have to be like a physical pregnancy. It could just mean like a pregnancy or birth of a new idea. For some of you, that but it's in the reverse too. So if you was out fornicating, doing whatever, and you do have a child on the way, or you find out that the child may not be yours, maybe it's, I don't know, one of your compadres or one of your family members, or somebody was lying about being pregnant, full stop. Possibly, maybe. Let me get something from the chakra deck. Get a little more in. Love is in the air. That's what we're getting. For some of you, it's a good thing like love is in the air, because that just says that you're going in the right direction, you're making the right connections. Some of you already have made the right connections. You're blossoming. And for those on the reverse end of the stick, yeah, not so much. Yeah, some are heartbroken about some relationship, or being unable to obtain somebody else's relationship. Or if you did in the past, yeah, it's not what you thought it was. So let's go from this Ace of Wands and reverse. Ace of Wands and reverse. Oh, see what you was trying to cause conflict to a Queen of Wands. And this is the universe, isn't it? So this is who this person is. This is someone that was destined. Is good with money, resourceful, is destined for money, maybe even have like some type of inheritance that these Gagala witches were trying to have conflict or be in competition with. Again. Yeah, so you was out there spreading lies, gossiping. I'm not you've all been exposed and you're all look stupid. You know what I say? It's something too good to be true. Yeah. Queen of Coins is now the Ace of Cups, or has an Ace of Cups. Or you tried to steal the Ace of Cups. So it's which you like. Everybody you've done this to might have called, yeah. Somebody may make you some type of offer or give you some type of compensation. Hold on a minute. My AirPods ate shit. Oh shit. I don't know why my ear was itching like that. So maybe you was out there trying to mess with someone's gifts, demonize someone's gifts, distort someone's gifts. My ear was itching really bad then for just randomly out the blue, which is weird. Where was it? Some of you maybe received some type of offer, some type of compensation through a past betrayal. Because we got orange and blue. Remember, orange is sacral chakra, blue is your throat chakra. This is about a past betrayal. Yeah. That's what it was over. They wanted your good fortune. They wanted to take your wheel of fortune and replace your wheel of fortune with their under the wheel of fortune. In fact, they're even on the wheel at this point. They're even on the wheel. And then put that Ace of Cups. Love it. The universe and the root chakra. Yeah. So whatever you're going to be compensated with, you can fulfill your dreams and everything you want to do in the first place. So that's your root chakra. So whatever they did, they wanted you to be stuck or keep you bound, imprisoned, unable to go anywhere or do anything. How can you do that with other people's shit? I don't make it make sense. And the universe is bringing this in. So this is universal law. And this is what you've earned, so you've gained this. You've done the work, whether that be physically, mentally, spiritually. That also means like healing, forgiveness. It's like whatever people is doing to get you to stop, go a different way, give up. The energy's got to go somewhere. Yeah. You work out of your heart posture, but in the sense of you protect yourself. You invest wisely. If it was, excuse me, if it was in a reverse, that would mean that you make bad investments. You're reckless with money, like you don't make good money choices. Options. Choices, that is. 7 of Wands is choices, isn't it? This is your intentions. So, it's the way you defended yourself that has given you this Ace of Coins. Yeah. You balance yourself out. So this tells me if you balance yourself out, this tells me you put yourself first, you focus on yourself. See, these people is out there saying, I don't know, oh, this person sells themselves, they're promiscuous, they're HOE. No, that's you people. Yeah. Because if that was the case, you wouldn't be able to be balanced with me, because 2 of Coins is balanced. Do you understand? If you're giving out your energy and you're promiscuous and you're sleeping with Tom, Dick, and Harry, that means you're just giving away your energy to everybody. So that means you're going to be all over the place. Or people have more or can obtain more power and control over your shit. Make it make sense. Remember that song? I can feel it coming in the air tonight. You can crown. Yes, I was out it twice, so that's double confirmation. Look at that. How many times is this Queen of Wands in a reverse? So universe has exposed some little witch bitch as the Queen of Wands in a reverse, probably with the King of Swords in the reverse. A karmic couple, duo, whatever partnership it is that they're in. Yeah, these are people that are. This is what their intention was. They were trying to overwhelm people, burden people, like throwing a stone and hiding their hand. Maybe coming in spying to see if their work was taking effect. Now you're not laughing anymore because your handiwork isn't working. Or it has no effect, so that tells you it's going back to you. But as a collective new, I should just be still amidst the chaos. Look at that Ace of Wands in the upright. So this is telling me collective, you should take a different approach. You do things differently. And this is why you have this. Because of the actions you took. You chose to do things differently. 4 swords on the bottom. So I could say that you rested, you healed, you don't harbor resentment, animosity. Because you know when you do it, you can see it. When you got like hatred in your heart, and I think about it, I was watching something, I think it was last night, and someone said the same thing I said about 2 weeks ago, when I said that people are now looking like what they've been doing. So they was able to like put a smoke screen over things or put a glamour magic over something. No, you're not able to do that no more. So you'll be not only be seen in your true form, you look like what you've been doing. So when you get people that know that they're the ones doing dodgy shit to others and deflect or project to be like, no, that's what they're doing to me, it's clear that you're the culprit. Okay? And now you're mad because everybody else sees it too. 5 of Coins on the bottom. Yeah. Now you've got a penny pinch. Yeah. This is confirming collective. Yeah. Anything you enter into, remember, indigo is your intentions. You go into things with the right intentions. So people that are trying to make out like, oh, you can't trust this person, they have an agenda. Everything they said about you negatively is exactly who they are. That's what they presented, and that's what people clearly see. That's who they are. With the action they've taken. Empress card again on the bottom. Ooh. So these are people that can't rest. Maybe someone wants to come in, because green is heart chakra. But you can see it as this 4 of Swords in it. That does mean like rest and rejuvenation, but it can also mean like an attempted demise. Or maybe this is how someone else feels, and maybe they want to come and speak some type of bullshit. Like now they want to speak up. No one's interested. Tell it to the people you worked with. Because Knight of Swords is like words, isn't it? They want to come and speak something. You don't have to listen to anybody. You're not obligated to. And I see it as why now? Clearly because you're all out of options. And karma's probably tearing the skin off your ass. Yeah, for some of you, you're in a King of Swords energy, or you was in this energy when you set certain boundaries or spoke your truth, or however you defended yourself. I don't get it was anything physical, because remember, Swords is air. So whatever you spoke, collaborate with the universe. Yeah. People can clearly see your star power or star quality. Or maybe someone tried to steal your star. Ace of Cups. This is the vibration that you've always, or the frequency you've always vibrated out of. So they try to perceive you as something else and then deliberately try and antagonize you, attack you, do spell work, projections. For some of you, like physical attacks. Yeah, this is judgment. Or this is your position. You are like a judgment caller. So you kind of call out what's hidden. And people don't like that, clearly. Yeah, 7 of Swords. It's your intentions. So that's like saying you've grown. So if you say, let me just say this, if you used to be like a crash out, we've all been, I used to be a crash out too. I would go from like 0 to 100. Defending myself. That's how they were trying to set you up. That's how they've been setting you up. That's how they've been stealing your energy. Do you understand? And taking shit from you. Deliberately. And they believe that they can continue to do this to the end of time. Four of Cups. It's literally like they wanted you to stay in that energy or the frequency of like heartache, betrayal, anger. Yeah. Funny how the star in the reverse came out. This is on the bottom of the pile. It's in the reverse now. So it's literally like you've got an impersonator that's probably out here trying to impersonate you. But yet they'll call you the fake. So clearly, if they're trying to do that, that tells me it's one of two things. Either that's a family member or the new supply of an ex, or it is an ex. Because remember, the only way they can do this, obviously, like that's what I'm trying to say to you is someone that you would have had to have had some type of encounter with. But then they try to destroy you, but take your light, put it into someone else, and get someone to impersonate your light to claim your inheritance. Make it make sense. I think probably a lot of people had their hand out trying this shit. So they dysregulate your nervous system, your stomach, your gut, your intestines. So if that's what you had to go through, yeah. And I did say some people will feel sick to their stomachs, yeah. It could be three of you, whether it was family members, third parties, groupies as well, old friends, and look like you got three of them on the bottom. They wasn't able to complete whatever contract they took or whatever they signed up for. So maybe they was paid to stop you and you failed. So if you took money, if you squandered money, bartered with certain things, you've lost it. Yeah, judgment again. You didn't intend for us to call judgment. You didn't intend for us to walk away. You intended for us to either come back at you the same way you've come at us, and we didn't. And that's why you're really mad, isn't it? Because you're thinking in your minds, considering all you've been doing over, for some of you, your whole life, you're mad the fact that no matter what you try and do to us, no matter how much you try and knock us down, we always bounce back. Bigger and better. Stronger. More resilient. So clearly you didn't get the reaction you was expecting. And this is what these people don't want you to know. So when they're doing this shit to you, if you're not aware and you're not awakened to this type of shit, of course they're gonna try to look and probably get away with it. It's not just us neither. If you're having unjust things done to you, ask for it to be revealed. Call judgment on it. It doesn't matter who it is. When you take the right steps, at some point it will be revealed to you. You will get clarity. But 9 times out of 10, it's the people closest to you. I promise you. King of Coins in the reverse. So this is someone that was greedy. That was their intention. It's Indigo's intentions, isn't it? Yeah. This is what they didn't want. They wanted this kept in the dark. Or I can see it as now the universe is keeping you people in the dark. But darkness is what you chose. So darkness you're going to get. is that you can say these are people that are self-entitled. A group of individuals. This could even be like, of course, cult, coven, organized crime, gang. That they can only obtain by keeping others in darkness. Yeah. Forward movement. So it's literally you got to keep people in like traumatic, reactive energy, because that's a low frequency, right? That way, if you stay in that kind of energy, it's literally like they can just puppet you. Do you understand? Anything they throw at you will attach to you. When you do the opposite and don't give them no reaction, yeah, that's what keeps you moving forward. That's what they're not going to tell you, but I'm telling you. And this is all that you can go and research. Anything I said, you can go and research it yourself. Do you understand? But they wanted people kept in the dark, or they didn't want things to be revealed. And it's like they like to do dirty shit to other people and make out like they're the ones doing it, but yet do. A prime example of throwing a stone and hiding their hands, but then playing the victim. Five of Swords again. So some of them wanna, well, this is what they do, innit? This is one of their tactics, collective. Getting into like verbal altercations back and forth. Making wild accusations, because Five of Swords is deceit, lies, hidden agendas, spreading malicious gossip. Blues your throat chakra. So that if you come and confront them, be like, oh, why are you doing X, Y, and Z? You know what they're doing. It's called reactive abuse. But this is what led you or guided you into your new beginning. You could see see it there, that was on the bottom and now it's come to the top. You can now move forward because you was able to see through some type of illusions. And this is like fake love. Look at that. 5 of Cups. You're over it. You don't need to put up with bullshit from other people or projections from other people. You can continue to move forward. Guided by the universe. Do you understand? Because you're able to see through illusions. That's one is on the bottom. Let me see if it comes back out. Let me see if it's on the moon side. Look at that. Determination. I get relentlessness. How these both came out as well, your root chakra. So it's literally like you know, they say don't judge a book by its cover. These are people that probably thought you was weak, like an easy target, gullible, weak, easy to manipulate. Yeah. But you're the one sailing off into the sunset. And the same way how these people or these family members left you out in the cold with what they stole and hid from you, yeah. These people were devils, nothing but devils in your life. You're the fool that's happening in the beginning. Yeah. Because you hear some type of 10 of Swords of the past, which is now coming back into the present. And that's in the reverse. So that tells me the lesson that you learned, they're no longer able to Ten of Swords you because of what you've learned. Three of Wands in the upright. Yeah. So if it's like a test or completing something, you cross the finish line, collective. So collective is on 1,000. Karmics -0. Collectives on 1,000. Karmics -0. I like the sound of that. Yeah. 10-10's the end. So there's the 10 of Swords for them and the 10 of Coins for the Divine Collective. Clock their tea. Knight of Wands, yeah. You manifested these changes in your own existence. Meaning you did the work. And you stayed steadfast, collective. So these people couldn't do anything. Oh, is that really what you think? What are we going to do now? What you're going to do now is reap what you've sown. That's what you're going to do. So they can no longer pass off their burdens or their karmic judgment onto others. That's what they was doing, isn't it? By causing you to argue with them, knowing your frequency, they was able to take your energy and swap your energy with their energy. Technically, like swapping out your good dharma for their karma. And then celebrating it later on down the line, or celebrating it afterwards with their little compadres. You can't do that no more. Funny how these two cards was in the reverse. Out of all the cards in the deck, just these two was in the reverse. The Hermit and the Five of Swords. You went within and a divine revealed these hidden agendas. You understand? Or you just tapped into your gifts. Now I've got to make sure all the cards are the right way around. Again, I left these cards all in the upright. We're in the right order. Alright, let me just give me a little shuffle. We get some confirmations on this energy spirit. Confirmations for the Divine Collective. Confirmation for the Divine Collective, Spirit, please and thank you. Was everything I said correct, Spirit? Yes or no? Was everything I said correct, Spirit? Yes or no? Was I correct with everything I've just stated, Spirit? Yes or no? Yes, I was. Ooh. Let's see. I know. Were these Judases ever going to be successful in unaliving the Divine Collective? Were these Judases ever going to be successful in unaliving the Divine Collective spirit? Yes or no? See, look at that circle. No, you're never going to be successful. So whoever convinced you, yeah, go see them. Go see them. You used to have a word with them. Right, we get some confirmations on the Divine Collective spirit, please, and thank you. Yeah. And I think the upright, so that's a good thing. This could be the authorities stepping in, because in the upright, if it's in reverse, I would say it's corrupt authority figures. Or this could be what you've been crowned with, like you are an authority figure. The mind to divine's confident with you having this position because you're not going to abuse it. Yeah. Why? You led with love. And 9 of Wands is perseverance. That's confirmation again. Remember, green is your heart chakra. So you didn't allow the actions of others to close off your heart to love. What's that? Ooh, 10. Look at that. Oh. Yeah. I don't know if these fights breaking out, if the authorities might be called. 9 of Wands, 9 of Cups. Yeah. And look at that 10 of Wands. Responsibility. And this deck is different. And this deck is the lunar deck. 9 of Wands is perseverance. So that's overcoming things, overcoming obstacles. 10 of Wands is literally like how you handle responsibilities, as well as having maybe other responsibilities piled on top just for a short while to see how you traverse through it, basically. And 9 of Cups is love. Blue as well as throat chakra. You still speak with love and loving intentions, good intentions. And that's green in that Page of Wands. You're always getting ideas downloaded to you. Make sure that's the right way up. I don't know what's going on with this deck, but yeah. Ooh, look at that. Hierophant. This is negative and it's in the reverse. So this is people that are not traditional. So these are like a group of evil ass people that join forces all on one accord. Plain and simple. Yeah, ooh. Whatever positions, powers they had, even if they had some type of, or if they had access to some type of resource, not no more. It's in the reverse. They're either losing it or they've already lost it. Yeah, they already lost it. Because of some type of grief they either cause or grief that they cause others. Now they're in grief. Again, these people wrote checks their ass couldn't cash. They can no longer oppress you even. Yeah. The Hanged Man in the reverse. So this is telling me that these people didn't stop and think. They just acted on impulse. And where did that impulse get them? Or they acted on their demonic agendas. And where did that get them? Or how did it end for them? They sealed their fate. Yeah, these are people that can't ask you for help. Yeah, look at that. See, look, the good decision that you made, collective, saved you from a Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is in the reverse. So, had you let these people drive you to make bad choices or even reciprocate their bullshit, yeah, that's what they would have used to hem you up. Do you understand? And what you did was continue to do the work for your own abundance, which they have to release to you. If they've been withholding anything from you, they have to release it. Yeah. So if they whatever they manifested ain't coming in for them. So if they wanted shit negative for you, that's what they've manifested for themselves. Whatever they wanted to obtain from you, you're gonna continue to receive it in abundance. Yeah. They can no longer hide your progress. Again, heart chakra is green in it. The universe is backing it. Society can see it. The neighborhood can see it. Even whatever people in positions that they worked and collaborated with, they can see it too. So all the lies have been dispelled. Yeah. Disagreement in the reverse. So if people are trying to listen to these people and go against you, yeah, they're no longer disagreeing with whatever you've been putting out. They're actually agreeing with it because they can see it. They're not confused. They are not confused. Yeah. These are people that took a wrong path, and also I'm getting these are people that can't come on your journey. There's not a seat for them on your journey. Yeah. They're not deserving of this Ace of Wands. Is it Ace of Wands? No, Ace of Cups, sorry. They was never deserving of your unconditional love. I'm also getting to this blue in it. They was not deserving. For some of you, you may not have realized that these people was betraying you, and you may have actually defended these people, spoke highly of these people, even putting them on like a pedestal. For some of you, you've helped these people out too. You may even have put yourself out, or even sacrificed yourself. Yeah. You show these people nothing but unconditional love. Anything these people asked of you or anything you did for them, you was committed to doing it. So you carried that out, you didn't betray them, you fulfilled anything they asked of you. And anything you did commit yourself to, you saw it through. And I said that's also what you've been rewarded for. But you also had to set boundaries. Look at that, King of Pentacles again. You're securing your investments. Yeah. You're about to see the results of your investments. So I do actually see that these people was also trying to do like magic and just negative energy manipulation to like block your business, attack your business, so that you won't get any clients. Even in the sense of, for some of you, even trying to steal your business from you. Yeah. He was able to see through illusions, and not only that, tap into your own subconscious. It's like you utilized your gifts for good, but they utilized their gifts to do wicked and to do evil on others, and you can't do that. And now their ass is restricted. Literally like they're in timeout. Spiritual time. Yeah, look, I told you. In the reverse, it would mean that lies. There are still lies that are hidden, but you know the truth. And the divine shows you the truth as well. Yeah, look at that. Luck's on your side. This is your time to shine, collective. Luck is on your side. Can we get some shares in the live? Please and thank you. Get some shares in the live. Ooh. Here comes the sun. Yeah. You see, when you do dumb shit, success is in the reverse for these people. But they try to sabotage your success, is what I'm getting. And these are people that I was also trying to I'm getting mind hack. Some of you, they're trying to mind hack you. Do you understand? So they can no longer try and tamper with your dream state, enter your dream state. Some of you are trying to astral project to you, cloak to somebody else. Do you understand? To get you to engage with them. You know what I mean by say that, innit? PG-13 over here. Mm-hmm. They did. So yeah. I haven't pulled nothing from the Muslim corner for a long time. Let me get something from there. After I seen what they're hiding, we'll just confirm it. Because I'm gonna do shit. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Actually, let me put these away first. So then when I finish, there's just less to do. See, what I'm gonna do is, you see all the ones that don't engage. When I come off of here, I'm gonna go through my list and then I'm going to remove all of you. I'm gonna remove all of you. Because okay, when you're out there trying to steal people's content to then want to put it in AI. Yeah. Actually, funny enough, I could just do it right here, innit? So I'm literally gonna do it whilst I'm sat here. Oh yeah. Because I definitely got time today. I've definitely got time today. From you can't share the life, that costs nothing. Why are you even in her? And like my nan would say, you don't get a real feel. So your asses are getting blocked, period, point blank. That way we can separate the trash from the real supporters. Almost done. Because sharing a life costs nothing. And I have zero tolerance anymore for fake ass haters, period. I'm not going to continue to have the kind of people invading my life like energy vampires. It makes no sense. Like my nan will say, who don't hear will feel. Toodles. I got time today. Confirm, block. Confirm, block. Confirm, block. Only thing about me is I ain't playing. Confirm, block. Confirm, block. I ain't here to play no games. Yeah, block. Who's next? Creamica, block. Get your fake ass out of here. I'll allow you down because you're actually my subscriber, so. But anybody else? Nah. Because every time I come in and you people do the same shit all the time, and I ain't putting up with it no more. I'm tired of you fake ass people. Sorry, Holly, I haven't blocked you. I did. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. But anybody else, I'm just gonna block your ass because I'm not playing no more. I didn't mean to invite that guest. Oh damn. I can't do the fakeness no more. Nah. Do you know what I mean? It's just not on. And especially when you have people that it's like they want to push their insecurities and their little hateful ways onto others. Nah, do that somewhere else. Do you understand? You like to judge people based on how they look. You don't know nothing about me. You don't know shit what I've been through or what I've had to heal from. Do you understand? But because you're insecure and jealous, all you see is your ego. It's not good enough. Not in 2026. I don't care who you are. From you're not supporting a life and sharing a life, what are you doing in here? And that's how it's going to be. Every time I come on live, that's what people want to think you're going to come and sit in my life, trying to cipher my energy. I'm blocking your ass straight off the bat. I ain't come to play games. And once I block you, you will never be unblocked. And the matter is, the majority was on their own fake accounts anyway, which is probably family members. And the same people that have been attacking you for like the longest. You're just mad because while I healed from alcoholism, drug addiction, prescription medication addiction, you're still doing that shit. That's why you're mad. So it's bad enough you stole my mum's life insurance policy, which is the siblings. Yeah, I get that. You understand? And you couldn't look better than me on my worst day. Spirit, let me know if fake ass family members are in my life. Was I able to successfully block them? Yes or no? Are my fake ass, karmic ass, demonic ass family members in my life, Spirit? Yes or no? I knew it. I didn't even need this to tell me. I already knew. Successfully blocked. And it's sad because it's a sheer jealousy. And what are you jealous of? Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I find odd. Jealous of all the wrong things. But maybe if you did the work and heal yourself, but you clearly don't want to. Because if you did, you wouldn't be doing shit like this, would you? I ain't here to play no games. I'm not mixing my words. If I block you, it's for good. I ain't losing no sleep. Right, can I have something what lies beneath? After the true crime, I still got grass on my cards. Still got grass on my cards. What lies beneath, Spirit? What are these people in the chat hiding? for why they moved the way they moved. Let's expose them, Spirit, please and thank you. So all these people, these fake ass, stalker ass, clone ass, what are they hiding, Spirit, please and thank you? What are they hiding? What are they hiding? You're a bunch of fraudsters. Yeah. Inside job. So you're probably all part of the same little demonic coven. Do you know what that tells me? I'm just going to say it like it is. You're unaliving melanated people, hanging them, and entitling it as they committed suicide. They didn't. You people did it. Give me some more, please, Spirit. Expose these people quick and quick. Ooh, look what we got. For the love of money. Revenge? For what? What do you want to get revenge for? Revenge on the truth? Revenge for the fact that you're a thief? Revenge for the fact that you've been using people like myself as a power supply? But then pretending like it came from you? Or you might because I have intuition. So that just confirms to me you just demons in skin suits. Yeah. You go around faking people's deaths. And I guarantee you, if you check all these people that are past you, because I don't live in that country, but if anybody does live in that country, put their name through the system, yeah, and see if there's any life insurance policies on each of these people that have been found hanging. Yeah, and then let me know. Let me know. Or even better still, make a video on it. Yeah. This is why you're really mad, because you're out having meetings because you can't control people's mind no more. Those that are awake, you can't go back to sleep. Those that are tapped in, you can't steal our gifts. Yeah. This is exactly who you people are. You're soulless. You probably are either doing rituals on the beach, or you're doing sacrifices on the beach, or you're coming to some type of covenant or making deals with marine spirits. Let's talk about it. You're mad because some of us possess love, authentic love, not fake love, not like, oh no, I only love you if you can give me this. No, I only love you because you have that and I want some. We ain't doing that over here. Sorry. And if that's why you hate me, good. Because I don't care. That's what you love. The devil. You people feel desolate. That's not our problem. That's not our fault. It's got nothing to do with us. Oh, I told you. These are cult members. This is what you do for your business, isn't it? You fake people's deaths, take them out, whether it be by hanging or poisoning, yeah? And then you, like you've seen already, life insurance policies, you cash in. Oh, mountain in the reverse. Somebody may be buried in the mountain. Somebody may be trying to hide in the mountain. But there's something significant about mountains. Yeah, you people are all accomplices and partners in crime. That's the common denominator. What else for it? Yeah. So whatever oath you took, whatever demonic contract you took, you're imprisoned by it. But that's your free will. That's what you chose to do. That's got shit to do with us. And in 2026, that shit ain't flying no more. You people have had a good almost half a century. Some of you even more, because some of you coffin dodgers are well in your like 60s, 70s. Some of you probably even your 80s. No. You ain't running from karma. I promise you. You ain't running from karma. The more people like me, yes. Thank you, Spirit. This is who you people are. Ain't nothing fake about me, boo-boo. I stand on exactly who I am. Always have, always will. And unfortunately, collective, the worstest ones, or the ones that have been doing it for the longest, come from the same people with the title family, but they're not your family. Do you understand? We don't come from the same. We're not cut from the same cloth. This is why they want the money. This is how they live their life. And because people like myself have structure, we have routine. But to them, they will portray it as, oh, that's boring. But yet you're going to make yourself out to be holier than thou. But this is the shit you're doing behind closed doors and under the guise of darkness. Any more? Yeah. You even try to set people on fire. Oh, don't regret now. Oh, no. Don't regret now that you trapped yourself with your action, with your devilish, demonic actions. Don't be mad now. Don't be vengeful now. Don't be in regret now. Didn't I say not too long ago? Your feet's to the fire. Whatever you mess with, because I felt it already. When I tapped in, I felt it. Someone in there, this is how you feel like you're on fire. You feel burnt. If you feel burnt or you got burnt. So because you got burned, you want to go and burn innocent people. That's what you get off on. No, not having it. So we know you have people positioned in specific positions, yeah, to keep this shit a secret. Not anymore. Like I said, collective. They look like what they've been doing. No amount of magic, yeah, can cover up your true intentions. That shit might have worked before, not anymore. Why do you think the creator is turning up the level of the sun? Why do you think the frequency of the planet is heating up? Do you understand? It's burning you people up. We know what you're doing. We know what you're doing. How did I have that? Oh, thank you. Madness. You know what? This is two different decks, yeah? I kid you not. This is two different decks, yeah? Two different decks, yeah? Two different decks. Look what I just found in this deck. You ready? And it was in the reverse, mine. So these are people that can't heal. Yes, exactly. Look at that. You're in debt. So instead of just taking accountability for your shit, you find other victims to prey on. Hell no. Not having it. And this is why you're mad, because you can't heal. That was in the reverse. So whatever it is you've caught, whatever diseases you have from your little, what do you call it, when they have the little sex rituals, that's why you're mad, because you can't heal. So you want to use other people's essence and energy to heal. So in order to take on someone else's essence and take on their path, they can't be living and breathing. So that's why you've taken out all these people. But like I said, those of you that know those people that was hanged, check and see if there's any life insurance policies on those people's names. And I guarantee you, that's what you're going to find. Guaranteed. Spirit, let me know what these people are. What are they hiding? What else are they hiding? This one had 2 decks. What else are these people hiding, Spirit? Please. Oh, thank you. These are people that love drama. And when this card here says, of course, they hate. No. They don't hate us. What they hate is, what they hate about us, yeah, is what they lack. Do you understand? So instead of them changing their self, bettering their self, or healing from whatever trauma they've been through, we're not responsible for the deals you made. We're not responsible for the actions you took. We're not responsible for your free will. You understand? That's on you. This is why we are setting the record straight. But there's some of you out here, and I'm sensing that there's some of you out here that believe, because you're going through karma, I can feel it. You believe that by owning up to a bit of what you've done, that's going to relieve you of some type of karma you're experiencing. I got news for you. It's going to do nothing. Nothing at all. I'm not sure. Yeah, if some of you was out here having karmic children, and I say karmic children, yeah, because you're using the moon cycles, yeah, and other people's essence, hoping to give birth to a gifted child. How? When you're from a karmic, demonic bloodline. Make it make sense. So it's either one or two things. You've lost pregnancies, you've given birth to stillborns, or you've given birth to children that's not well. And that's also a part of your karma, because you're not using a child or having a child for love. You're using and having kids as bargaining tools. You're having children deliberately to sacrifice them for your own self-gratification. That's disgusting. Justice is here for you people. Yeah. You're gonna expose it all. Same thing I said, isn't it? What did I just say to you? Don't get me wrong, you're all of age, yeah? You're all of certain ages, yeah? I'm talking of ones dishing out like the ones with certain positions, you're older. That much is obvious, yeah? And I said this already. I literally said this already. So those of you that are, and I'm going to say it like it is, those of you that are glorified side bitches or sidemen, whatever you want to say, and you're proud of that shit, just remember one thing: what goes around comes around. Tenfold, yeah? Tenfold. You know shit's exploding in your existence. That's nothing to do with us. That's on you. Again, you look like what you've been doing. So, listen, however you choose to get your money, that's up to you. We'll never judge you. But when you're trying to label someone as a prostitute or a woman or a man of the night, that's not doing that purely to deflect from what you're doing. But yet, though, you're the one with the STDs. Make it make sense, because you have no control over your sexual organs. Why is that? And I'll tell you why. Because the majority of you decided to lay down with the devil. The majority of you decided to sleep with demons deliberately. And that shit is controlling your vessel. So I'll make you sleep with anything, including animals and children. That's why you're mad. And I said this already. I said this like literally within the first 10 minutes of me being on. It's really funny how now I don't feel it no more. See, but one or two things. Either I blocked you, the one that wasn't even like sharing a live. Frig the likes, because likes ain't paying my bills. Do you understand me? Sharing a life is what gets people out there. But you're the same type of people that want to screen record the real ones because you like to play for your platforms. Yeah, when you send leads with these demonic groups, and they put you on the For You page. Do you understand me? They put you out there because you're spreading this little demonic agenda, but you want people to believe that you're genuine. I'm not out there setting people up. This is why I have blessings. That's you people. Don't be fooled. So you know when you've been messing around with people that you know have husbands or wives or long-term relationships, even your friends and your siblings will do this shit. They're deliberately leaving little telltale signs like foundation marks or lipstick marks or little things that they know if you found it, you would know what's going on. So why would you do that in the first place? Make it make sense. And for those of you that go into marriages deliberately to cheat, but you spoke an oath, so say you took vows in God's house, so you say, nah, that was just a contract for you to live a better life than the one that you manifested with your own actions. Make it make sense. Yeah. And this is, it's game over. And it's funny how the same people that spreading like false information, lies, tricking people, when people like myself are out here speaking the truth, you're out here reporting my lives, trying to get my platform taken down. Why? I mean, I know why, but I like to hear the answer because, you could never do that. So this is private relationships, yeah? It's the same thing, innit? Say, for instance, you got two best friends. That one of those best friends will know that, you're either in a long-term relationship or you're married to a specific person. That same friend would be or even that family member, sibling, would be so jealous and envious, yeah? Just because of what you got. Instead of them going out there and finding their own, they want to destroy and take what you've got. That's the kind of society we live in. I know because I've got a half sibling that's done this my whole life. And that BITCH is probably on there now on a fake account. These are people that will be married to other people, yeah, but dating people within their organization. Mm. They're mad because they can't get away. They wanna. This was their plan. Their plan was to do all this dirt on other people, take him out, cash in on the life insurance policy, and then take a boat. So if they want to escape by water, what does that tell you? They're already being looked at. That's why they want revenge. Because they expose themselves with their actions. All we did was speak the truth on it. That's why they're really mad. Yeah, because these people are toxic. They thrive in this shit. But they want to label everybody else as toxic. But these are the people that live it, that have been living it for decades. Yeah, same thing I just said. Insecure. 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 Yeah. Say no more. Yeah. Putting on a show, fake as shit. And this is why I remove certain people out of my life. Yeah, they believe we're having some type of outside help. Or this is how they view us. But I'm seeing that as the divine. Or even better still, our ancestors. Mm-hmm. They're just mad because they couldn't tear you apart. Hear the crow? Mm-hmm. Or should I say, hear the flying monkey or monitoring spirit? Yeah. And let me make something super, super clear. We ain't asking and nobody wants your fake apology. It's funny how people can abuse you to betray you to the ultimate and still expect you to be okay. Or they think that they can try and destroy you, humiliate you, even harm you, embarrass you, shame you, and they believe, oh, if you let a bit of time go by, we can just make a reconnection or re-enter the collector's life. Absolutely not. Again, some of these people, well, I tell you what they do, they record a certain part or some of our live readings. And it's like they try to misconstrue or distort what we're saying. So they may even, I don't know, put the video into AI and then tap out what they want it to say, but make it look as though it came from us. That's the lengths these people are going to. For some of you, this is a sex cult. For some of you, it's a group of DL men. Understand me? Masquerading as married men with kids. Yeah, these are people they destroyed their self, so there's no second chances. So what they like to do is they like to ruin their own lives, yeah, and then find somebody to swap out their lives with, basically. I don't know how they do it, but that's what they do. Yeah. That's the real reason. I'm not sure that's going to happen to one of these people. So I would say that yeah, these are people that believe that they could remain hidden, or they believe that with what they was doing, they could keep the crimes that they did hidden. No, boo boo. And for some of you, these are people that do have this type of status. For some of you, you could be seen as this type of status. This could be what they've done or what they're attempting to do. For some of you, this may be their fate. So if they've done things to cause other people to meet their demise by a car accident, of course that was set up. Just that someone else can have either their essence or their soul. But you can't have, like, if you impersonate somebody, there cannot be two of you living under the same identity. It doesn't work like that. One of you's got to go. And that's how these people avoid taking accountability. Maybe the group that they're in, they're being kicked to the curb because with their own actions they expose shit. Or they did too much. Or maybe they lied to the group to get a group to attack certain individuals that they should have left alone. Yeah. They're trying to clean things up and then try to represent themselves. Not gonna work. You will never forget what you did. Period. Anything else for this spirit? Yeah, of course they do. Yeah. I would call these people Oscar winning performers. But it's always the same act, collective. Do you understand? Whatever it is they slipped up at for why they was able to expose themselves, that's nothing to do with us. Nothing to do with us. Yeah. Their shit's falling apart because of their own betrayals, their own deceit. That's got nothing to do with us. So when they want to argue back and forth with it, what they would do is they would then make it that whatever they said about the collective, yeah, I told you that's what they was like. So when you reciprocate like arguing, that's a low frequency vibration, right or wrong. That's how they're able to project things on you and make it stick. That makes any sense? Yeah. So they need to really love for you to like lose your rag or fly off the handle. That's the perfect or the best way they like to, or tactic that they use to swap out someone's destiny. So that then they can make themselves out to be the victim and you're the perpetrator. Make it make sense. Yeah. So some people may be going for an ego death. Brutal ego death. Yeah. Remember, this was on the bottom of the deck and it's come out now in the reading. So that's confirmation, guys. This is how they feel that we are viewing them, but we actually don't care, collective. We're too busy getting on with our lives. Do you understand me? We do what we're supposed to do. This is them. Yeah, we know that they hacked your devices. For some of you, if you have online banking, they have been stealing from you. They thought it was funny. For some of you, it was your own family that was doing it to you. And this could be people that are grandparents or just of that age. Do you understand? Or this could have been done to a grandparent. Some of you are speaking on it. This is why to deflect, they like to say, oh, that person's crazy or they're mad, don't listen to them. Yeah. They're now trying to run away from their shit because people can actually see it now. Do you understand? Because when you do too many things and when you tell so many lies, yeah, when you tell the truth, you don't need a good memory. But they think that if they get everybody to tell the same lie, yeah, then people will believe them. Cool. You got to keep that shit up. Number one. Number two, you got to have a very good memory. Number three, what goes around comes around. This is why they say, touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. It's all good to say, oh, she's not a chosen one, she's not this, she's not that. I'm not making any statements about you. So why do you feel the need to proceed to slander me behind my back? When everything I've said here, I will tell it to every one of your faces, no problem. But you got to do things behind people's back. That's how you feel like powerful. And then you're going to have all your little third parties, everybody that you have like group sex with, basically, innit? Do you understand? Everything done in the dark will always come to light. Do you know what this means? Do you know what I'm getting from this? These are people that are trying to send sex magic to you to make you think about them. Do you understand? It's like you think, oh no, I must have to be with this person. Boo boo. No. Because our mind don't work like that. It's like you're trying to force your way of thinking. You're trying to force your perception on others. No, boo boo. Because some of us are happily celibate. But you can't say the same about you, can you? Okay, if you were celibate, you'd be catching STDs, would you? Make it make sense. This is what they lack, collective. If they had an out to this, they would not be moving the way they're moving. And it's sad because when you look at the older generation, you expect a certain level of maturity. That's out the window. Out the window. Yeah. These are people that was never for you. They pretended very well, and I'm thinking now it's got to stage where they just don't care anymore. So when people say like, oh, how could you not still hang around with so-and-so? What really happened? They're not going to tell the truth. They're just going to make up a lie. Or you, man. Or you. Let them. People will find see who they are when the time is right, innit? Divine timing. These are people that should have checked themselves. Look at that. Grandparents and bugaboo. So do you know what this is giving me? These are like older people that are growing old disgracefully. These are older people that they're probably the ones behind all these STDs I've been on with you. Do you understand me? Out there troubling people's kids, out there sleeping and committing incest, the whole 9 yards. And now they're all scattered like roaches. Trying to clean it up. Do you understand me? And do magic to make it not seem as what it is. We can see right through it. They're just mad really because they can't set us up. I mean, they can't say they haven't tried because they have. Like I said, if this is what they did with their free will, that's their problem. So be mindful of people or who asks you for help. Do you understand? That's another way they set you up. Because and I have to keep saying it, because if you help somebody that's going through spiritual karma, like divine law, It's like the consequences of cause and effect. And how can I say? I'm not gonna say blind, but what I'm saying is, if you just take them at their word and just blindly help somebody, and they're going through karma for something they did that broke spiritual law, that's like you telling the universe and the divine that you don't mind sharing their karma. And all they do is they push it back off onto you. Do you understand? All right then. Again, anything I've said, you can go and do your own checks and verify it. I ain't got nothing to hide. These people have. Do you understand? You got to make things up. We don't need to do that. Yeah. The repetitive lies they keep telling that keep changing, and do you know what I mean? Changing its form, and then it's all getting misconstrued. That's them. Burning evidence. Evidence is in false documents, forged documents. So for some of you, they may have tried to conceal things by putting out a narrative like, oh, they're depressed or you're depressed. Do you understand? Use that as an excuse to explain away their behavior. Not good enough. Yeah. For some of you, these people are involved. There is some crooked, I'm going to be honest with you, there are crooked police involved. I can definitely say that. The amount of times they try to stitch you up for things I have nothing to do with. Yeah. Look at that. Exactly. Abuse and neglect, greed and justice. This is what they're facing. Their own greed got the better of them. Of course, envy. And then we got keeping you a secret. Meaning they're keeping maybe important information from you, keeping you out of the loop, when the loop is against you, mind. Maybe they want you to keep the secret, but you're not keeping any secrets for anybody. They don't like that. They don't like that collective. Yeah, they're probably being investigated. Yeah. There's probably the same person as is the copycat. Imagine this. The copycat's trying to portray you as the copycat. How? Like I said, DNA doesn't lie. For instance, do you know what I'm getting from this? This is an outright lie. You even got some of these people that are messing with married individuals, yeah, and getting fake pregnancy tests to extort money from the individual and to blackmail them. That's the kind of level people will go to, collective. They've kind of made yeah. These people are going out with the trash. But that is their behavior, in it. That is their level, in it. It's trash. But they will dress up in other people's wealth or what belongs to others. And it's funny because I said this as well, yeah. Some of you may have grew up like, because I didn't grow up in him, I grew up in the care. Some of you may grow up where your certain family members didn't speak to each other. That's got nothing to do with you. It is what it is. And it's how you will see the same shit you saw as a child with your elders. It's like it's passing on to your generation. So for instance, if you have an auntie that, I don't know, slept with your mother's husband out of spite, the next generation is you. Funny enough, then you'll have a sibling or a half sibling that has that same energy. And that's what they do to others. And this is something that they all know. They all brush it under the carpet. This is why all they do is lie. But everything in the dark is coming to light. Everything in the dark is coming to light. And I don't understand why people find it so hard to... You know what? I don't sit in people's lives and not share it. It costs nothing to just press what? I think it's 2 buttons to share. So it's like they find it hard to do that. But yet though, they want to volunteer shit you didn't ask for. I find that quite bizarre actually. So I'm gonna continue and block you people. Because I'm not playing. I said I would, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. All of them if I have to. Doesn't bother me. Not one bit. Doesn't bother me one bit. And then especially the ones that are, you know what, you see the ones that are actually subscribed to you, just so you know that they're fake. They don't interact with your content. And the thing about it, even if I follow people, yeah, and I may not like someone's content, yeah, I will still just share it anyway, innit? Because that's what you're supposed to do, innit? See everybody win. But these kind of fake ass people, I have zero time for. So when I come off of here, these same individuals, I'm then going to remove from my profile. Because I ain't got time for it. We don't do fake over here. So like you've seen that, oh, you've liked the live. It's lucky. What is like is not gonna put you out on the For You page. So if you say to someone, oh, share the live and it costs you nothing, and if you can't do that, get out my live. Period. Do you understand me? Get out my live. Simple. And those of you that choose to think that you're bigger than the program, you're not. So you're gonna get blocked and deleted. Same as everybody else. Because the thing about me is, I don't need no one to validate me.